Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. The Astros are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Mike Leake gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Digging in, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued. First pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Henniger is there, 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and here comes the Babe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge moment.
Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. Stepping up now, Jeff Bagwell, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Span looks up, and it's gone. Taking a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series.
In now, Ted Williams. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0. Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bob Gibson will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Schmidt waits on it. 1 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. Hit on the ground to third. Schmidt has it. And that's the second out.
Batting third, designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson
Cruz.
Cruz now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit hard up the middle. Robinson fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In now, Cal Ripken. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Gordon is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and Vlad puts some torque into this one as this ball is driven high in the air to deep left field. Gone! So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. Number 11 for him on the season as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballparks. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Throw won't get him.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Span is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Striding into the box, Babe Ruth. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Liner toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ruth stands at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 6-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Gibson is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. So coming to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Hard hit ball to short. Gran scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Haniger has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Johnny Bench. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Settling in now, Christopher Negron. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Gordon. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
So it's back to the top of the order. Now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's D. Gordon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So it was a strikeout. It's the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's 0-1 thus far. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Williams is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They still find them. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined into right. A base hit. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensive.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Haniger aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And there's out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Another 0-2 coming. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the Adam Warren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
The catcher, number 5. Johnny Bench.
Into the box, Johnny Bench. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases again in his great career.
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When you make your way into the 400 home run club, you're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform.
In now, Cal Ripken. He swings and grounds it to short. Negron takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. Joe Morgan will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 8, Joe Morgan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon going back to the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out safely at third.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Babe Ruth to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. Number 23 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gran, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Riding in once again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. At the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gordon ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. David Phelps comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Ted Williams. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
In now, Johnny Bench. Fly ball right down the line in left. Span is under it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt.
As he hits one on a line to left field.
That's in there, base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
The last at bat, Matty, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Looking up is Henniger.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. The Babe with a 2-run home run. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Zach Duke enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Zach Duke.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. Ripped down the line. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Ted Williams will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Runner goes for second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bagwell rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting. Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. Oh, and he turns another one around here.
And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
I know he's a competent pitcher, but there's a difference between being competent and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Span is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Striding in, Denard Span. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Chopped in front of home plate. And there's one down now. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-1. 1-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jackie Robinson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Mike Schmidt. A letter-high breaking ball that time, hammered out to deep left center field, and this one won't be coming back. It is gone, a home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
On to first, and there were 2 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stephen Wright comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose. Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Gordon is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's Robbie Cano now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ryan Healy becomes out number 2 this inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Johnny Bench will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Cal Ripken attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Spans back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Joe Morgan. Bats here with the double. And a triple on his line in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Span is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Here now it's Mike Zunino starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball called for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Zunino is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last chance for the Mariners. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
25-0 the final this afternoon.